I think the painting that I respond to the most is probably the Rembrandt Artist in his Studio, where it's the young artist before he becomes wildly famous, and it's a painting that's all about potential. You know, you're looking at the back of this painting, you don't know what it is. He's kind of glaring at it. He's not really inviting you into the studio as a lot of these other portraits are doing. I mean, every time that I'm about to start a new picture, I have the same kind of it's terrifying. When you see a blank canvas, it's pretty terrifying, even if you know what's going to go on there, even if you have a drawing on it. And so you can see him kind of feeling this sense of fear at having to create something, and it has to be good because this is how he makes his money. And so the pictures that he makes become really important in the way that they're viewed by society as a whole, and his status within that society. Well, I think the Heem is also in the same way that the Rembrandt. It's an artist looking at his work and not thinking about the audience, or at least not directly addressing the audience. Whereas the Schalken and the Dao, both of those pictures are an artist who is they've made it. They're wearing really nice clothing, and they're more inviting you less into their studio and more into their mind, because they're in this kind of tight composition where they're surrounded by all of their collections, because they, like you, the collector, are also a collector. We are on the same page. We are at the same hierarchical status within the society. My process is probably similar to how artists have always worked, and just the way the artist's mind works. My pictures, however, are, I think, a lot different in the fact that back then you're making pictures about power, and a portrait was about power and somebody's ability to have representation in space, whereas my pictures are more about vulnerability than they are about power. I try hard to portray the white male body in a position that it's generally not portrayed in pictures, which is, it is not heroic and it is not powerful. We don't know who the picture is of. We just see a body in a place that they might not necessarily want to be, or might not be how they want to be portrayed. I'm still pushing around mud colored mud on a flat surface, and it's one of the most ancient things there is, and it's wonderful that this ancient medium can tell so many different stories.